welcome you all the beautiful audience on behalf of Trinity International School. Today, we all have gathered here for a very beautiful and energetic morning. Before we go ahead, I request all the parents to stand up for prayer. We are glad to have you here on this beautiful morning, and I'm sure you all were also eagerly waiting for this day when you can see our children performing and who have put their heart and soul and have made this show look possible. I'm sure you're going to praise and appreciate them right from your heart. It's a humble request from our side. During the function, kindly switch off your mobile phones or keep them on silent mode, as we do not want you all to miss any glimpse of our children while they are performing, as they have really worked hard. Kindly refrain from clicking photographs and recording the act. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's start our next event with Ganesh Vandana dance by the children of Senior KG. Praise them with a great round of applause. It was really a beautiful performance. It is rightly said that prayer fill the surrounding with positive thoughts and energy. So let's start our day with the blessings of the God. All the participants are being awarded with a certificate of participation. Children are our tomorrow. Children are our future. Here comes the bright faces from Nursery performing a dance and action song, We Shall Overcome. Please welcome them with a big round of applause.
Someday, oh, deep in my
India.
I am gorgeous, sunflower, my face with my flower. When the sun goes eyes, with on goes eyes, with a long tender neck and the bright yellow hand, and stand the storm and honeybees love me, touch me, kiss me, and wear shoes and on my schools and play with my friends and don't meet my friends and on complete my dreams. Thank you. Thank you.
A fashion show on the melodies of retro music, which is going to take us decades back. divine music. I'm still lost in those melodies. We for sure have lots of future models and actors right here with us. All the participants have been awarded with certificate of participation. Please welcome Guhan Gabriel from Senior KGA, who will give you some information on harmful effects of mobile radiation.
I am Guhan Gabriel and I am going to tell you about the harmful effect of mobile radiation. We all use mobile phones regularly, but do you know what? Mobile phones have harmful effect on birds, animals and other creatures. The immune and nervous system of small birds like sparrows are badly affected by this radiation, so they get sick and die. Migratory birds come from far away cold areas to warmer areas in winter. They find the path by sensing the natural magnetic path of the earth. But mobile radiation disturbs the path, so they cannot find the path and die. Even the honeybees die in the same way. Do you know what? If all honeybees die, human beings will live for 4 more years in Earth. We are the most powerful creatures in Earth. So it's our responsibility to protect all other animals in Earth. Thank you.
Kindly welcome the children of Junior KG performing on devotional songs, giving you a glimpse of Lord Ganesha, Lord Hanuman, Lord Shiv with Parvati, and Lord Krishna with Radha. Can we have a big round of applause? What a lovely performance it was. All the participants are being awarded with a certificate of participation. These young children are far more creative than grown-up. Their creativity is out of our imagination. You all will definitely agree to this after the animal dance performance from the children of senior KG. So please welcome them with big round of applause. All the participants are being awarded with a certificate of participation. Now hold your breath for a dance performance by Junior KG on famous Spanish song Un, Dos, Tres. So please welcome with a big round of applause for the children who are going to rock on stage and rock you.
Pasito para atrás, 2, 3, un pasito para adelante, María, 2, 3, un pasito para atrás.
is strongly bonded with various religions, cultures, and traditions, which make us one and keep us united. This also makes us passionate and proud about our country. This is rightly reflected in our next performance by the children of Senior KG, dancing and praising our motherland India, and make us feel proud to be an Indian.
ये देश है वीर जवानों का, बैलों का, मस्तानों का, इस देश का यारों, इस देश का यारों का कहना, ये देश है दुनिया का कहना।
From Junior KGA, who is going to share some information on solar system.
Good morning, all of you. I am Patriotic from Junior KG. I am here to share with you some interesting facts about solar system. Do you know what is solar system? Solar system is made up of sun and planets
morning, one and all, parents and teachers. You've been sitting here very, not patiently, but very happily watching your children set the stage on fire. So we thought we'd give them a little break and you put up with me for some time. I'd like to apprise you of all the achievements like our teacher has just said. And I think most of you would be interested in knowing what goes on in the primary and the secondary. So although your children's photographs may not come up here, I think you should be ready and aware of all the facilities and extracurriculars that are there in store for them when they go up first and higher. So let's start with the achievements of the pupils of Trinity International School during the very illustrious year 2017-18. Can we start, Chaitali? Kshitij Pawar of Standard 5 participated at the 2017 Mumbai Korean Consul General Cup Taekwondo Championship and won a silver medal. Shivke of Standard 1 won a silver medal in martial arts at the All Martial Arts Championship 2017. She also won a silver medal in Taekwondo at the 18th National Sports Jeet Pune. Yash Padaya from Standard 9 and Zia Padaya from Standard 8 have successfully completed the Cookie Won's 4th Home Taekwondo Promotion Test. In the Ramakrishna Mutt Inter-School Elocution and Recitation Competition, our students continued their glorious run. Misha Basin of Standard 7 won second prize in English Elocution Junior category. Aishwarya H. Gujaran of Standard 8 won second prize in Hindi Elocution Senior category. Masita Selvaraj of Standard 9 won second prize in English Elocution Senior category. At the Synergy Inter-School Science Competition 2018 held by MISA, our students Pemberti Anshul, Patil Arab and Bhanushali Sachi from Standard 7 secured second position for their PowerPoint presentation on the topic STEAM Education through Digital Technology in the Junior category. At the Planet E Inter-School Intercollegiate Competition 2017-18 organized by St. Teresa's Institution of Education, our students Vedika Desai and Aishwarya Gujaran of Standard 7 and 8 respectively won the first prize in the eco-friendly festive decor competition. Tanmay Sawan from grade 7 secured the third position in rural art at the late V.V. Bhatt Memorial Trophy competition organized by Children's Academy. At the prestigious Vogue competition organized by HR College, our student Sai Mansa Muralidharan was awarded the Best Talent Award in the Talent Search category. In the same competition, Aishwarya Gujaran ranked among the top 5 finalists in the personality category. Now hold your breath for the next few slides. Ruchi R. Jadhav from Standard 2 participated at the competition organized by MSSA and won the first prize in artistic gymnastics under 8 girls in both balancing beam and floor exercise rounds. Also in Viva Colors of Talent Artistic Gymnastics competition held at Vibgyor High, she secured the first place in the floor exercise round. This year she continued her winning streak at the Velocity Gymnastics competition organized by MISA and won first prizes in balancing beam and floor exercises. She was also adjudged the overall winner. Quite a bit of achievement for one child, I would say. Trinity International School did it again by winning the first prize for the competition, Suggest an Alternative for Plastic and Transform it into a Sustainable Business Venture at Restora 2018-19 organized by Gundecha Education Academy. The team comprised Masita Isabel and Rishita Valecha from Standard 10. After getting the ISA accreditation last year, we did not rest on our laurels, or rather I should say year before last. We got the trophy last year. But last year we continued our collaborative work with Keek School of Mathematics and Computing, West Yorkshire, UK, where children exchange their research and other work via emails and blogs. Since the last talent show, Eco Club has initiated various unique activities like newspaper challenge, etc. This year, the Eco Club has fortified its commitment towards a greener tomorrow by introducing activities like Eco Code for every class, say no to plastic, etc. Students are awarded positive points house-wise and class-wise where they exhibit an eco-friendly attitude. You may not be familiar with the house system. That will all start from standard 1. Training for table tennis at a professional level has been continued this year too. Cricket coaching has started from 1st December 2018. We have also registered with Uni-Variety, a holistic career guidance program and alumni digitization. The program includes 2 aptitude tests per annum for pupils from standards 8 to 10, followed by career counseling via webinars and chats so that it is convenient for parents and pupils to do it even from home since it is all online. Tracking alumni, uploading their career graph and videos are also part of this collaboration. Parents and pupils who attended the orientation program were extremely happy that we had joined up for the same. Robotics has been introduced in Standard 5 this year and will progressively move up year on year to Standard 8. The learners will have hands-on experience of building robots from scratch. The approach is concentric, meaning the complexity of the content will increase as they proceed to the higher classes. At the end of Standard 6, they will be able to make models like traffic lights, conveyor belt, electronic voting machine, elevator, etc. And by the end of Standard 8, they will be creating a humanoid robot. Young learners learn when they are stimulated visually. Keeping that in mind, we have introduced a software called Creating Stories, where learners from standards 2 to 4 will be able to choose their characters, setting, and hence create their own stories. This develops not only logical and critical thinking, but also creativity and imagination, and also English writing skills. So if you have noticed so far, I've been talking about robotics, about creating stories, about ISA that we did a couple of years ago. All these programs are based on developing the skills. Skills are a very, very necessary part of the 21st century. You do not know that the subjects which our children are learning today, whether they will even be relevant 10 to 15 years hence. That is when your children go into the job market. You do not know which jobs will be available after 15 years and which will become redundant. And hence, if they have the required skills, they can work in any industry. Knowledge of course is necessary, but yes, they will be free to choose whatever is available there, and if they have the inbuilt skills, they will not find it difficult to adjust in the new scenario. Teachers continue challenging themselves to push the boundaries of excellence and have been relentlessly inventing classroom strategies. They've undergone numerous professional development courses. This is for Standard 1 onwards. Pre-primary is not a recognized state of education. Courses like Cambridge Assessment International Education, online tutor-led courses for English and Maths, introductory courses for global perspectives, a new subject that we have introduced on a pilot basis from 1st to 8th, and introduction to core skills, communication and collaboration. Our teachers have also attended MISA cell meets for all subjects at the IGCSE, checkpoint and primary checkpoint levels. This academic year began with a refresher training course for teachers conducted by Ms. Smita Matai, who is a resource person for Orient Black Swan publication. The topic being classroom management, the contemporary teacher and managing the process of learning. Ms. Smita Batai has also conducted workshops for parents of the entire school on different topics. I'm sure some of you did attend, although we did not have a full quorum, which is very sad. We do invest money in this and make it available, and the parents who attended were highly engaged and found the interactions very fruitful. So I request, I urge you all parents to please do attend these sessions which we arrange for you. You will always be happy at the end of it and will not think of it as a waste of time. The success of the first round of Clap Talks, which is a cultural exchange between travelers from different countries and our children, has been the reason that we have continued with the second level of Clap Talks organized by Clap Global, and this year we have introduced it for pre-primary and grades 1 and 2. I think some of your children at least would have come home, and yes, I can see heads nodding there. So yes, I'm happy that you are involved with your children. A very positive step that is. The school was awarded the 2017-18 Ambassador for Cultural Diversity by Clap Global. Now, since 2 years, pre-primary department has been organizing the convocation ceremony for tiny tots. This year, we took a leap further and hosted the first ever convocation ceremony for our grade 10 students. It was a proud moment for all staff, parents, and pupils as we watched confident, responsible, and conscientious youngsters leave the portals of this institution. Speaking of international achievements, our school hit the highest note of stupendous success when our school was judged the national winner in the video competition on business of sustainable event tourism in India and the Gold Coast. This was organized by Australian Trade and Investment Commission in association with HDFC, Credila and tots, in which 539 schools participated. No mean feat here, parents. A very stiff competition. Earlier we were one among the top 10. This year we broke the ceiling and managed to be the national winners. The teacher and 2 students won a fully funded 5-day study tour to Southern Cross University, Gold Coast, Australia. You will see some of the slides here. They attended some classes, sightseeing, etc. Saw their trunk, interacted with the pupils and the professors who voted for their video. Well, we come to another new beginning. We had enrolled ourselves for Future 50, which runs assessment programs for schools. Under foundation school category, that is, our school is till 10 and not till 12, hence we were in the foundation category. Our school was assessed on various parameters like intellectual stimulation, student results and achievements, intercultural learning, school's vision and associations, leadership opportunities, staff and professional development, and so on. So there were various parameters on which the schools were judged. Our school has been recognized as one of top Future 50 schools shaping success in India in the foundation category. Parents, it deserves a big round of applause. Continuing the tradition of spreading awareness of Sindhi culture and encouraging the younger generation to speak the Sindhi language, Parana Sahib was celebrated with great fanfare as usual on Janmashtami, which is also celebrated as our Founders Day. And all, including parents and pupils and children, participated very enthusiastically. On the infrastructural front this year, again your children will make use of this. A computer laboratory and library were fully refurbished, which provides a conducive and refreshing atmosphere overall. Safety has always been a priority, and thus security measures like security guards, close-up cameras, firefighting equipment, fire alarms, mock drills, checking of ID cards at the gate, etc. have already been in place and will continue to be. RFID cards have been provided to all pupils, and I agree that we have still not got over the teething problems. Our service provider also seems to be a first-timer, and we're trying to work it out with him. Hopefully next year it will go smoothly. Coming finally to academics. Year on year, our pupils taking the IBCSE examination have improved their grades And this year's school topper, Ria Menon, secured 5 A stars and 2 A's, that is an aggregate of 91.71%, which is almost 92. A very good progress at school. Considering it is the international curriculum and not our SSC curriculum, where they scored 98 and 102%. If you add the sports marks and other marks to that, which is, at least I feel, totally ridiculous, getting 102% or 5% out of 100. Well, in the past, we've had the toppers in India. We've had first across 7 subjects. But this year, Rohit Patel has upped the ante and he is the world topper at the IBCS examination of March 2018 in mathematics. A very big round of applause for this guy. He stood up on the world map. And let me say, dear parents, all these achievements that I have read out and you have seen, whether they were in sports or extracurriculars or academics, is possible only with complete cooperation and coordination between pupils, teachers, and parents. All three have to come together, only then do you achieve this kind of success. Parents have to support their children. They have to create that kind of conducive atmosphere at home, whether it is encouraging them for sports or in academics. Otherwise, my dear parents, only school and teachers in that limited hours of 5 or 6 hours will not be able to achieve this. So this is a collective achievement for all of us. So round of applause for yourselves as well. Providing latest technologies, be they for academics or admin purposes, is our management's priority. We are indeed blessed to have a management which is truly inspiring. The interest of its pupils is uppermost on its agenda, and the educational aid is proof of their magnanimity. Support for parents individually and in the PTAs has been immense, and they have always stood by the school whenever we have been in any even small trouble with anybody, for which we are really grateful and thankful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening us on the achievements of the school. In today's world of modernization and digital technology, we forget to give importance to our nature. There is a nice slogan: Mother Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. Our next performance is from senior KG class. This young generation has already realized the importance of preserving our nature, and that is being expressed in our next performance. Kindly have a big round of applause for these young children.
I am please. We are flowers. I am a sunflower. I am a rose. We have happiness and bring a smile to your faces.
These tiny tots have come up with very good message of preserving our mother nature. If we, as an individual, pledge 1% to preserve our nature, I'm sure the world would be really a better place to stay. All the participants are being awarded with certificate of participation. Let's tap our feet and jog down to the lanes of Gujarat. Our next performance is a Garba dance, which will captivate your heart. So please welcome our beautiful dancers from Gujarat. By our sweet little dolls. All the participants are being awarded with a certificate of participation. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next dance performing group on the strong personalities like Bhagat Singh, Mangal Pandey, Jhansi Ki Rani, who are the leading examples of strength, bravery and courage. So here comes the real heroes, and please welcome them with a big round of applause. What a brilliant performance, full of energy and enthusiasm. All the participants are being awarded a certificate of participation. I request Mrs. Meena Lamba, the head of pre-primary department, to give vote of thanks.
A very good morning to one and all present here. It is indeed a privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this occasion. My sincere gratitude to our ex-official secretary, Mrs. Vinita D'Souza, for her motivation, zealous efforts and vision that has helped this institution to grow from strength to strength and continue to lead us on the path to attain even greater success. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to sincerely thank the official in charge of St. Xavier's Ground for willingly and readily providing facilities for our pupils for conducting sports day, the authorities of Mata Lakshmi Hospital and Apple Healthcare, Lions Tarachan Bappa Hospital and Research Center managed by Neve Hospital, Senior Inspector Lalita Gaikwad, Sion Police Station and Senior Inspector Sanjay T. Balerao, Matunga Traffic Division for their full support and cooperation. I also extend my sincere thanks to all the parents for their excellent cooperation and contribution in encouraging their wards to participate in this program. Thank you, parents. Last but not the least, my special and hearty thanks to all the members of the staff and the students for their tireless, patient and enthusiastic efforts in putting together this program and making it a resounding success. Thanks to all of you.
Parents, we request you to stand for national anthem. With this, we end our program for the day. Parents, kindly be seated till the further announcements are done in regards to dispersal of pupils.